Every legend starts with a sound, not the roar of speed, but the steady thump of freedom. In 1976, Yamaha built a motorcycle that would cross mountains, deserts, and time itself. A bike that asked for nothing but fuel, grit, and a rider brave enough to chase the horizon. That motorcycle was the Yamaha XT500, the machine that defined adventure before the word even existed. Now, 50 years later, it returns not as a replica, not as a memory, but as a reborn legend. A motorcycle that bridges the wild heart of the 70s with the precision of today. This is the 2026 Yamaha XT500. And today on Acer Rider, we're taking you deep into the rebirth of the single-cylinder king, exploring its heritage, its engineering, and its soul. Stay with us till the end, because there's a special reveal waiting, one that brings the XT legacy full circle. The birth of a legend before adventure bikes were cool. There was the XT500 born in the mid-70s. The original XT wasn't built for comfort or luxury. It was built for survival. It was raw, mechanical, and unstoppable. With its 499cc single-cylinder engine, the XT500 became a global phenomenon. It won the hearts of everyday riders and the toughest races on Earth, including the Paris-Dakar Rally, where it became a legend. It was simple, strong, reliable, a motorcycle you could fix in the desert with nothing but tools and willpower. For years, riders around the world called it the Thumper, for the sound that could be heard long before you saw it. When Yamaha ended production in the 1980s, the world moved on to faster, heavier, more complicated machines. But the spirit of the XT never really died. And now, after decades of silence, it's back. Design, the past meets the future. The 2026 Yamaha XT500 doesn't pretend to be futuristic. It celebrates where it came from. At first glance, you can see the DNA. That unmistakable teardrop fuel tank, the flat scrambler-style seat, and the round headlight standing proud up front. But beneath the nostalgia lies a completely modern machine. The tank is brushed, aluminum with minimal graphics, a tribute to the 1976 original. The side panels carry the XT insignia. Embossed in matte steel, every line of the bike feels deliberate, rugged, purposeful, ready for the long road. Yamaha's engineers used lightweight chromoly steel for the main frame, paired with an aluminum subframe for reduced weight and better handling. At just 146 kilograms dry, the XT500 stays true to its roots, simple, light, and honest. It's not designed to impress on a spec sheet. It's designed to make you feel alive. Engine, the heart of the Thumper, returns inside. That classic silhouette beats a reimagined version of the engine that made the XT a legend. The 2026 XT500 is powered by a single-cylinder, 499cc four-stroke engine, now with liquid cooling and electronic fuel injection, but still built around that signature big bore, long-stroke layout. It delivers 42 horsepower and 48 Nm of torque. But it's not about numbers. It's about character. Each twist of the throttle brings that familiar pulse, the rhythmic heartbeat that defined the original Thumper. Only now, it's smoother, cleaner, and more responsive, thanks to Yamaha's new Smart FI system, designed for consistent power across terrains. Kickstart lovers, rejoice. It still features a retro-style kick lever, paired with modern electric start assist for reliability. The exhaust note is tuned through a stainless steel single outlet, echoing the deep thump that made riders fall in love with the original. It's not the fastest, but it's the most soulful. Chassis and suspension. Built to wander, the XT500 was born for dirt, and the 2026 version honors that heritage without compromise. Up front, you get 43mm KYB inverted forks with 220mm of travel. At the rear, a fully adjustable monoshock with 200mm of travel ensures control and comfort on rugged trails. The wheel combination remains true to tradition, 21-inch front, 18-inch rear, wrapped in dual-purpose tires ready for both trail and tarmac. The geometry has been fine-tuned for stability at speed while keeping the nimble, Go anywhere handling the XT was known for. Whether it's sand dunes, rocky trails, or open road, this bike isn't afraid of getting dirty. Brakes, electronics, and modern touches. The braking system brings modern confidence to this classic machine. A 219mm front disc with a twin-piston caliper and a 245mm rear disc provides strong, progressive stopping power. ABS comes standard but can be disabled for off-road use. The electronics are simple, intentionally. A small 3-inch TFT screen replaces old gauges, showing only what matters: speed, gear, fuel, and temperature. There's no traction control, no multiple ride modes, just raw connection between rider and machine, because that's what the XT is about. Freedom without filters. Riding experience. The return of purity. Swing a leg over the XT500, and it feels timeless. Tall, narrow, commanding. It gives you that perfect sense of control. Press the starter, and the thumper wakes up, deep, smooth, and alive. The vibration is there, but it's comforting, like a heartbeat reminding you it's real. As you roll on the throttle, the torque builds steadily, pushing you forward with unfiltered honesty. No electronics, no artificial limits, just mechanical truth. On dirt, it feels light and predictable. On road, it's planted and eager. Every gear change, every exhaust pulse, every bump connects you directly to the world. Beneath your wheels, riding the XT500 isn't about reaching your destination. It's about feeling every aisle. Durability and purpose. Yamaha didn't build the 2026 XT500 for fashion or nostalgia. They built it to last, just like the original. All connectors are weather-sealed. The wiring harness is raised to handle water crossings. The frame features extra gusseting for strength, and the skid plate comes standard. There's a 16-liter fuel tank, enough for 350 kilometers of mixed riding. It's not just a motorcycle, it's a companion for explorers, the kind of machine you park outside a tent after a long day and still admire in the firelight. Legacy, what it means today in an age of digital dashboards, autonomous technology, and silent engines. The XT500 is something rare. It's analog, it's mechanical, it's human. This isn't a bike for those chasing speed, it's for those chasing meaning. It's a machine that teaches patience, rewards skill, and reminds you why motorcycles were invented in the first place. To explore the 2026 XT500 isn't just a remake, it's a statement. That simplicity still has a place in the modern world. The surprise XT Heritage Expedition, and now the moment we've been waiting for at Acer Rider. We're not just talking about the return of the XT500, we're taking it back to where it all began. Next month, we're launching the XT Heritage Expedition, a 1,000-kilometer journey across the Moroccan desert, featuring 3 bikes: the 1976 XT500, the 1983 XT600, and the all-new 2026 XT500. 3 generations, 3 riders, 1 impossible route. Inspired by the original Paris-Dakar trails, we'll test endurance, fuel economy, and heart, proving whether this new thumper truly carries the soul of the original. And for one lucky subscriber, there's a special giveaway: a limited edition XT Heritage jacket and a collector's model of the 2026 XT500. So tell us in the comments, if you could ride the new XT500 anywhere in the world, where would you take it? Because here on Acer Rider, adventure never dies. It just gets reborn with every thump.